Hey guys, today I'm gonna do a new reality TV review, and it comes on WeTV. It's a show called Hustle and Soul. And shout out to Ashley Miller for putting it up on her Facebook because I didn't even know nothing about it. So she was asking who seen the show. So I was like, okay, I got some time, let me watch it. And I enjoyed it because, if I enjoy all the other ratchet reality TVs, this one fits right in. And watching it made me have an opinion. So if I have an opinion, I'm gonna speak it. Before that, let me do my shout out. So don't forget about the It's All About Support event coming here in Vegas, July the 7th through the 9th. Don't forget, come party, have fun, support, network, all that good stuff. Anyway, so the Hustle and Soul is a restaurant in New York, and they cook soul food. And the hustle part, right? So some of them I don't see it in them, cause some of them I was so disappointed. Um, they work at this restaurant called the Pink Teacup, and it's owned by Chef Lawrence. I think it's Lawrence Page, and he cute. He's cute. Nice looking, no problem. Chocolate. Okay. But he has this girlfriend that I ain't gonna be able to vibe with y'all. I'm not gonna be able to vibe with Anna. I'm not gonna be able to vibe with his floor manager, Thandi, whatsoever. Them two, they gonna have to perform some voodoo, a miracle, or something for me to like them. But this first episode told me all I needed to know about them. Hannah been working for Lawrence for 4 years. She started off as a waitress, and now she's a general manager because she's a girlfriend. 4 years, they got a baby together, they live together. Okay, I don't have a problem with her being the general manager if she gonna do general manager duties. I don't have no problems with that. Thandi, the floor manager, she used to be homeless, and he knew that, and he gave her a chance. So now she's the floor manager, but she wants to be moved up into the general manager spot. And I'm like, okay, so what's gonna happen to the old girl? I was baffled by that too. Then we have Candace. Candace is the bartender. Candace is a bartender that has history with Lawrence. She was there when he started the restaurant or whatever, and so they got history. She say they got that kind of history. He haven't really said yet, but he just said, they started together, so he has loyalty to her. He knows that she's loyal to him, so they have that bond. Then we have the twins. I like the twins. They're funny. They're energetic. I like people like that. I have no problems with working with a person like that. So when everybody else was like, oh, they get on my nerve, I'm like, I would want to go into a restaurant and they're working and they keeping you happy and they making you want to spend money and stuff like that than some bitches that's mean all the time or having an attitude or picking fights for no reason. I'm just saying, I just rather have the twins around. So he comes in, Chef Lawrence comes in and says that he has this big announcement that he wants to tell everybody. So they thinking, dum-dums, is thinking because he came in with some roses that he was going to propose to Hannah. So they dropped a little hint to Hannah that she was going to get proposed to. So all worship, she's thinking she gonna get proposed to. I'm like, this not gonna go the way they want it. And Candace told them he wouldn't do it like this. You know what I'm saying? If he was to propose to her, this is not the way he's gonna do it. So why are y'all thinking that? You can say okay because she knows him, but then in the same way you could tell like, ooh, she a little jealous. She don't want to hear that part because she's got a bond with him. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't know. I think they smashing too. Even from watching the previews for the season, I think they smashed her. Or I don't know if they still smashing, but they smashed in the time that he's been in a relationship with old girl. That's for sure. But they said that he has a wandering eye and he likes to flirt, and he said he likes to flirt. So hey, it's another girl. Oh, but like I said, Candace told their ass he wouldn't do it like that. But it's another girl named, I think her name is Sana, and she's the hostess of the restaurant. I don't know about how I feel about her, but so far so good. We really didn't get to see that much of her in this episode because she ended up leaving work. First she came late, then she left early. Then when we saw her again, she was coming to work, but then all the drama happened, so we really didn't get to know nothing about her. But you can tell that Hannah and Thandie hates on her. That's for damn sure. You can tell they be hating like a mug. But the whole meat and potatoes of this episode is Candace and how I was so disappointed in Thandie and Anna for the way they treated her. So one part of the episode, Chef Lawrence ended up giving Candace some pieces of chicken that they messed up on a ticket. The kitchen messed up on a ticket. Thandie, somehow some tickets got miscommunicated, and it was some extra food left over because everybody running in there with their heads chopped off trying to be cute for the cameras, and they fucking up basically. So Candace ended up asking Chef Lawrence for the food. He ended up giving her the food. She asks, is this for free? He said yeah. She said she's never had to pay for food. She always come in there and pay for food. But you can tell when she blew that kiss at him that Hannah got really up in arms. She had an attitude. Her and Thandie automatically, they just don't like her because both of them sleeping with him, and they could see that there is a spark between him and Candace. So they don't like her. So she ended up getting the food. They were salty about that. Hannah said that she's going to put a rule in that next everybody has to pay for their food. Okay. So Hannah and they did this announcement. He made this announcement, and it wasn't what Hannah wanted. So she pissed off. And I'm like, what you pissed off at him for? He didn't say he was making no announcement. He didn't act like he was making no announcement. Be mad at the people that hinted that to you. But you can't be mad at him for you being molded. Talking about you could sleep on the couch. I would have been like, bitch, who paid the bills? No. Because you mad because you got molded? Like, come on. But then, okay, fine with that. He tried to make it up to her. He ended up taking her out on a date. While he's taking her out on a date, he put Thandie in charge of the restaurant. At that time, we see Candace coming out of the kitchen with a plate of food again. Thandie approaches her like, did you pay for that food? You know, now all of a sudden it's a new rule that you got to pay for the 15%. You only get a 15% discount. I said, huh? That's stupid. That don't sound right. No, no. 15%? Then it was implemented by Hannah, but not said by the owner, that the owner gave her the okay to eat the food. But my thing was okay, I understand that everything goes through the general manager before it hits the head person. But at that time, both of y'all don't like her, so it would have had to go through the head person, especially if the head person is the one that told me it's okay for me to eat, and I know y'all two don't like me. So Candace was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. So like I said, Thandie ended up calling Hannah. Hannah tell her to make her cash out and go home. She was like, cash out and go home? I'm not going nowhere. So I guess usually she cashes out, give the restaurant their money, and then she take her tips. She took all of the money and was like, tell Lawrence to call me. I would have did the same exact thing. I would have did the same exact thing because the way Thandie was coming at her, she was trying to provoke Candace. She was trying to start something. She was being very unprofessional in front of all of those customers. She should have been fired because Candace was trying not to argue with her in front of those customers, and Homegirl was just out of line. She was out of line, and I hope when he see this back, he see that them bitches was bad for business and it wasn't Candace. But they made it to him like she was a thief. She stole the money, all this yada yada bull. And I'm like, that is so wrong. So when she ended up coming back to work, first she was late, so you know Hannah has something to say about that. But she was like, can I talk to you outside? She didn't want to talk in front of the other two birds because they already told their side. They already don't like her. So, and I was saying, you might want to go to the side if you screwing her on the side. You never know what she might say. But then he said she had loyalty, and it showed she had loyalty when this shit happened because they stopped arguing. Then all of a sudden he was like, y'all doing this in front of customers, and they was like, oh, I'm sorry, yada yada yada. So then she was talking to him. Hannah started chiming in, calling her all kind of faces, bitches, and all this kind of stuff. So then Thandi walked up. She like, I'm not talking to you. Thandi telling her to shut up. And I'm sitting there like, but she is talking to the boss. Like, and why are you jumping in this? Back up. Why? I didn't understand why Thandi had to walk up and put her 2 cents in it when all she needs to do is explain herself to the boss. And when I think Thandi was mad because she was explaining to the boss what happened and explained to him how Thandi was saying how it's them against her. And that's what really hit her is when she said it was them against her. When she was the one that helped him build the restaurant up, it was her people that was coming in there buying drinks, spending money, stuff like that. So for her to hear that it was them against her, that kind of really hit her. But she still didn't pop off and hit no fucking body, Thandi. Thandi got mad because when she walked up, Thandi just punched her in her face, and next thing you know, she jumped on the bitch like a little chimpanzee. Like, I didn't understand how this was going down in the restaurant with people in there. I'm just like, and she act like she wasn't in the wrong. Oh, she provoked me. She pushed me. Really? You should have been walked out by goodbye. Then they get mad because she called the ambulance because her arm was hurt. Yeah. Why she do that? Why? Oh, because she... Really? And then when homegirl jumped on her and they pulled her off of Candace, that bitch Hannah had a grip of her hair and was pulling her hair. And they gonna say, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. If I was her, I would watch this back and then wait for that bitch and beat the hell out of her. Because you saying you wasn't doing nothing and we see and they rewind it for us to see it again that you had that girl hair. Like, that was some bullshit. Like, for real, for real. Then he's like really upset about how this could be happening. Everybody outside looking and all this stuff. And I'm like, blame your birds. Blame your 2 birds that you was over there letting them just attack this girl when they were attacking her with the words and with hands. And I didn't understand that. Like, but y'all mad at her. I didn't understand. Anyway, if you guys seen the episode of Hustle with Soul, y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. I will continue to review this season. I'm not sure what days it will be up because of my schedule. So I don't know what days it'll be up, but I will have these reviews up. Follow me on all social media sites by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.